Hello out there from Fixez.com. Looks like today we're going to be working on a Motorola Atrix HD. As always, before we get started with our disassembly, we'll go through our tools. A metal opening tool. Removed, we can take our plastic opening tool and find the seam that's all the way around the phone and begin working that seam all the way around the perimeter of the phone. This particular phone back is held on with a small amount of adhesive. This is what we're going to use our metal spudger for. Let's use our metal spudger and see if we can't pry off that back cover by separating the adhesive. With our back cover off, it's going to expose a series of T5 screws all the way around the phone. Let's take our screwdriver and remove all of these screws from the case. We are then going to use our plastic opening tool again to begin prying at the seam around the phone and separate the back portion of the case from our display assembly. With the back portion of our case removed, the first thing that's going to come to attention is the battery in the center of the phone. The battery terminals is covered up by a small red rubber cover. Let's remove that cover and remove the two T5 screws that are securing its terminals down. We can then remove the battery from the phone using our plastic spudger and the plastic pull tab. With the battery out of the phone, you're going to recognize the metal frame that it was housed inside of. There's a series of T5 screws securing that around the perimeter of that frame. Let's go ahead and remove those screws and then remove that frame from the phone. We're left with just our display assembly, and our LCD should pry right up from the touchscreen, leaving us with just our cracked touchscreen and its plastic frame. Let's take our spudger and separate the small amount of adhesive that's holding this touchscreen onto our Here's a good shot of our frame with Fixez.com adhesive already applied to it. Fixez does send out free adhesive strips with all of its replacement parts, and you'll need to use scissors or a razor blade to cut it to length and install it before putting in your pieces. The Motorola HD's touchscreen does come with two small black strips on either side of the touchscreen that you'll want to remove from the old unit with our replacement touchscreen prepared with its black strips on either end. We could now peel over the covers for our adhesive strips so that we can secure our touchscreen down to our frame. When installing our touchscreen, be careful fishing the ribbon wire through the frame. Let's push our new touchscreen down to secure it onto our frame and work it all the way around the perimeter. Before installing our new LCD, let's not forget to peel back the protective cover on the inside of our touchscreen. And let's clean up the LCD to make sure that there's no dust or debris before we secure it to our touchscreen, because it will be inaccessible for cleaning later. With the LCD securely in place, there are small adhesive strips on the back of the ribbon wire for our touchscreen. We can go ahead and peel those off and secure our ribbon wire onto the back of the LCD. Battery is going to be next in line. We can fit the battery into its housing and press our terminals down in position to secure it with our 2 T5 Torx screws. Let's not forget to reinstall our red terminal cover. The rear section of the frame is next in line. We can put it into place and clip it down around the perimeter of the phone. And once secured, we can now install our T5 Torx screws around the entire phone. Looks like our rear cover is going to be the final piece of assembly here. We can put it in place and secure it with its clips all the way around the perimeter of the cover. Let's not forget to reinstall our SD and SIM cards into its housing. And now we can peel back our protective cover for our new touchscreen, revealing yet another successful repair. All of the replacement parts and tools that you've seen in this video today are available at www.fixez.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.